Low. Jesus. How's everyone doing? I got Kojima jump scared. Good, gonna get this soon. Hell yeah. I'm good too. I did my good old popcorn, but I kinda tried to rush it and ended up burning a bit of the caramel. Tried to salvage it a bit with different techniques, but hopefully it won't be so bad. Tonight we're gonna continue with Penumbra. I'm gonna see if I can make the screen brighter because you can't see shit. Probably. I mean, I can barely see shit. So I gotta turn that up for the stream at least. I think there's this thing, that version of the song, so I'm not gonna let it play the whole way through. I'm gonna be loading the stuff in the meantime. Yeah. It's not so seamless. Spooky. I was getting the microphone a bit closer to my face. And let me... Why small? Why this always happening? Alright, gotta make it brighter. How do I do that? Filters. Color correction, probably. Is that good brightness? Oh. And then for myself, I'm just gonna grab the TV remote. Crank that soldier boy. Wow. So where were we? We're in the mine, and we crossed like the blockade. The glow stick work? Well, it kind of works. Because I have very little battery, as you can see, so I can really use the flashlight for much longer. Oh. Interesting. Power room. This is down here is so alien compared to the way your sound travels on the surface. That rockfall almost sounded organic, like the rock screaming. Bruh. Look. There had to be some kind of backup system for the electricity. I think this might be part of it. Attention flammable. Don't know if I like that. I wonder how many accidents I have this was put up. I shudder to think. Generators, spare parts, batteries. One of these. First, Silver Generator Type 7G. Congratulations on your purchase from the Type 7 product line. We are certain that you will be pleased with our new petrol-driven electrical backup system. Below are highlighted just a few of the added and improved features of the 7G model. 7G already. We have the pandemic of the 5G just now, and they're developing 7G? God. Avoid personal wear and tear. The wind-up startup motor has been replaced with a battery-driven unit. Grease in the industrial workplace can be an accident-inducing insurance nightmare, so enjoy the new increased grease control system. Electrical installation can be expensive to install and maintain, so the economical 7G basic model arrives without much more. Quick start guide. Ensure the area surrounding the 7G is clear of equipment and personnel in case of overheating. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam until pressure is within safe limits. Begin grease flow, ensuring leakage is minimal. Turn main valve and confirm primary flow. Pull main operation lever. Check energy output. Your unit should now be fully functional. So clear out. Connect flows. First cooling system. Then steam. Then grease. Well, I'm gonna be carrying this on my notes, so it's hell yeah. There's not much at all. It feels as though I'm leaving my body for just a moment, but not just hovering around. It's like I go someplace. What are all these things? Do it again. Look at the thing. I guess this is control panel for the generator. Do we have drop? We had hydraulics. At any rate, some sort of fluid control. Definitely at a loss on this one. So we had to release the snakes, the vertical and the horizontal snakes. Symbol for water. Loss. Symbol's worn out, but I should be able to work out what it does. First. Could be a letter I. Turn motors on these old generators ran on batteries, like the one that should be here. This thing's huge. It must be around 3.5 megawatts, but it's pretty old. Certainly enough to light a few bulbs, though. Probably men than myself might be tempted to pull it just to find out what it does. Exactly. Their blind implementation never something, never choose anything. You don't know that. Teflon was blind experimentation, I think. It's going to protect Scream, maybe. I wonder what it's protecting them from. Right. Down I go, I guess. Sure. Sorry. I don't know if I like the collisions on this one. Neither of the voices. Line runs over there. Yeah, all lines come to Rome. I don't have batteries, which is the first thing I need, so... What's this? These look like industrial fuses. There's one that's burned, I think. Take it out. The box of spare parts hold anything. No, I think I see what I need to do. If it were possible. There we go. Bless, thank you. Never mind Chekhov's gun. Hello, Wither Foxo. How you doing? Battery. Stick. So we got battery. Spare battery. Okay, battery and starter motor functional. We should be set. First though. No, not this. There's running areas, clear equipment. Connecting the filled secondary flow by turning the appropriate valve. So which one is the secondary flow? I guess this one. Yeah, there's like a 2. Cooling system to avoid overheating. This is a cooling system. Release excess steam, which I'm guessing is this one. Begin grease flow. And turn the primary. And pull main operation. At this generator's age, I just wonder if it sparks at all. There's probably just been a power surge. I should check the fuse box. Right. There it is. From the blown fuse back isn't going to solve my problems. Damn it. Also, this whole RNS uniform has a research shaft, but why dig it out? Why dig it out by hand? So there is no light. I'm gonna have to venture outside to other parts of this part of the mine, I guess, so I can catch a fuse. Don't do that. Not very much progress these days. What? What doesn't? That's where I'm from? I don't think it is. Just catch a broom. Emergency procedures. In the event of an emergency, all mine workers are asked to follow the standard emergency procedure detailed in the leaflet provided. Rescue services will already be on their way, and so under no circumstances should employees attempt to aid colleagues themselves or contact the emergency services. This code sheet is provided for the use of the extremely unlikely event that you are trapped in the mine with no way in which to signal or otherwise contact emergency crews. In this scenario, you should ensure the stability of surrounding environment by gently tapping and feeling the rock. Once you feel certain that there is no risk of rock slide, check to see if you have any form of communications device on hand, and attempt to send a distress signal using this code sheet. Should such a device be unavailable or damaged, begin firmly tapping out a message on the wall of the cave. Rescue crews will hear you and arrive promptly to dig you out. Morse. Ah, man. It's been a while since I had to use Morse. Oh, fuses. There's 50 amp fuses, but the box is empty, so the contents can't be far away. Where are they? Where are they? Oh. A flare. There is a communication system. The spare radio parts don't look spare at all. They almost look like they've been put in here recently. Radio. That didn't come from speakers. Maybe there's someone out there after all. No, I'll read that later. Oh. Okay, so. 5, 2, I'm sorry, 7. Ah, shit. So they're all numbers, it seems so. Five, 7, 3, 8. 5, 7, 3, 8. Where are my pencils? And my pens in general. Sorry. 5, 7, 3, 8. So, what did I not say? 12 January 72. Boys, I can't have a word with you myself, but I got more important things to do than pace about making sure you're doing your jobs properly. Now, I know there's a certain amount of camaraderie between you lot, playing pranks and jokes on each other. It comes with the territory, and that's fine, so long as you don't add me to your list. God knows you need something to keep you entertained down here. However, you all know full well that Penrose has some very deep-seated issues with his height. So anyone who thought it would be a good idea to sabotage his generator, then hide all his perfumes on the top shelf in the storeroom would quite clearly need his head examined. You got me? Other news, Jones, I won that inventory done yesterday. The rest of you is not on phone and games here. On a serious note, another radio's gone missing, and you better hope to God that it means one of you's lost it. There still ain't a pretty word in my book. There's a third one this month, which means the amnesty on coming clean is fast coming to a close. And there'll be repercussions, got it? What's strange is you're supposed to be working in pairs, so nobody should be able to get their hands on a radio without the other spotting it. When I find out who's responsible, I'm gonna find out how they got away with it so long, and I'm gonna fling them out into the snow and leave them there. They'll just disappear into the night just like all those radios. Harvard lead mine foreman. So, top shelf of the storage. I think I could add brightness to my own screen because I can still see little. Give me a second. You can't see this. More bright. I know it's part of the immersion or whatever, but I don't care. I'd rather be able to see where I'm going. Ow. I didn't think that would happen. Oh, I see. How to reach it? I'm already reaching it. There we go. know that's where the big sound came from before. Just in case. Hope. Alright, so I'll be ready now, provided this fuse holds out, that is. So first was secondary flow. Then it was coolant. Then it was steam. Then it was grease. Then it was Rome. And then I die. Either the air down here is getting to me or I haven't read those instructions right. Why the self-burn like that? Secondary flow, cooling system, extra steam, grease, unless grease and, you know, secondary flow or something is different. There we go. Nice. It's loud as fuck, but... Ugh. Now we have light. It's sporadic light, but it's better than nothing. What's over here? That's where the dog is. What does this does? What is this? What is the purpose of this? And I can hurt myself if I fall down. I simply just let go. Radio's transmitting.
Good day, can you hear me? Well, I hope that your ears are working better than your tongue, so that you might use them to listen to my words.
Son of...
You have turned on the light at the end, beginning and middle of the tunnel, but some things remain shrouded in darkness. My Morrissey message I hope has helped, but what you need now is through the wall hole to the right of the fence. Oh, go now, there is no time to explain. Well, in fact, time is one of the few things we have in abundance down here. What surprises are spoiled by such catty curiosity.
Okay, so... what the hell is going on down here? God damn it. Something. Oh, let's... in the fence to the right, there should be a hole or perhaps an access point to reach further into the mine. There should, yes. There's also a big monster. Probably prevented access to the mine proper, out of working hours. Something like that won't happen without power. Bye. No, 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 catch. No. No. Shit. Nothing? Death is the final unknown. Shit. But where do I go then? Okay. I needed my hand free. I couldn't use my left hand for this shit.
My memory is like something with a great many small holes. We shall be needing to perform some minor demolition work so that we might one day meet again. For this task, we shall require the use of a large, earth-eating metal monster, and that monster is thirsty for juice from the place where things are kept. By the way, you can call me Red. It's not my name, you understand, but I am sure you will agree it is a name rather similar to a cardigan. Fetching when worn correctly.
What are you talking about? So I went down from there. Started and it looks. Big monster. Am I on beef jerky? I have 4 left. It's closed. Of course it is. Okay, it's all the way over there. Big monster. Hey, there we go. It was open on the other side. There's another one. You have turned on the lights, but there's still some things that are in Penumbra. Overture. What the hell is this? Cement mixer. No reason why it wouldn't still be working. Can I turn it? Can I fill it with stuff? Probably need like a crank or something. Hell yeah. A sauce. I see you. Pheno report 66B. Phase 9 NO 9002 Anno Domini 1992. Filed by Chief Attending Xeno Officer for the eyes of the leading installation officer only. Leader. Like the other findings, 66B appears to be of manufacture rather than natural origin, and so warrants additional interest, and I need to say, security. Dude. Dude. The bulk of Substance 63 was discovered only 6 yards from where Artifact 66B was buried, and appears, at least in part, to consist of a solidified form of 63 with a number of operable appendages. The artifact emits a low level of light from a seemingly inaccessible energy supply, suggesting its origin is indeed as was expected. Of course, the ramifications of this fact are clear, and appropriate measures are already being taken. Progress in becoming enlightened as to the purpose of the device is indeed it serve a purpose in the traditional sense at all, has been slow. That was a weird sentence. Following protocol to the letter, I assigned my secondary officer to the artifact on Phase 7 only for him to go missing the following day. He eventually returned to the site from a previously uncharted area of the mines, presumably having discovered a new route, avoiding the cave-ins. At this stage, we can only assume what transpired since he remains in a state of disorientation. Far be it for me to question the decisions of the elevated caste, but I am struggling to understand the necessity of conducting standard scientific testing in this case. I, of course, have full faith in the abilities of the research team, put together and sent here by my immediate superior. I simply wonder whether their time might be better employed on the main site. Nevertheless, it is comforting to know that the actions of every member of the organization are carefully choreographed and controlled by those far outranking myself, both in stature and wisdom, and with this in mind, I feel just fully justified in filling an efficient request for further manpower. We have already lost a number of workers to unforeseen events, largely while engaging in the studies mentioned earlier, and further investigation of the area calls for volunteers to carry out tasks altogether too hazardous in nature to risk the well-being of more elevated organization members. In particular, the tunnel system above the secondary site requires immediate cartography. So there's an uncharted piece of tunnelage. Ain't that fun? Mix that shit. Yeah, mix that shit. Do you have any weapon? Kind of. I have a hammer. I have a pickaxe. I have a saw, dude. Which isn't really a weapon. How's that gonna work? Saw, dude. Man, this shit's sturdy. It's like fucking oak, mahogany. Yeah, this is all my inventory. I have flares. I have a broom yet. Looking around, I'm sure this broom's so much activity duty. I have also a radio, which my man Red tells me about.
I saw, dude.
Saw, dude. I can see that on stream. You can see pretty well what's happening on the dark moments. My screen doesn't reach that level of brightness, so if I don't see what I'm doing, trust me, you know. Excavation and storage. Just in case. So, my position, what is my position over there? So that's a tool shed, and there's storage, and excavation. These are on the other side of the wall, which connects here. Propane canister and gas canister highly pressurized. I'll tell you what. And this door open.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot breach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. So what if the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most? I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my help like you would a puppy freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope that your warped sense of morality is better company than I, because now it is all you have left.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you saying?
I'm sorry. Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient pet. Uncontrollable and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But I think we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept. Take the second right from the closed door, and you will find what you seek.
So I gotta go where the monster is. Little doggy, yeah. That was a puny throw. Now look at me. Yeah, stay focused on that. Zombie doggy, yeah? Who's speaking? Is that you, Khonshu? That dog. It's a big flat plane of rock, probably used for loading. Almost like, looks like some kind of altar. Yeah, it's pretty flat over here, especially. It must be the tunnel leading to the storeroom. It's pretty high, though. There's a draft coming from that dank-looking hole up there. All the same, it's hardly inviting. In fact, it's a complete opposite. I heard a screech. Should be damaged when I got the power on. Could be. Also, could be something else. The test substance continues to defy identification. Both chemicals and xeno investigations fail to produce meaningful results. Testing continues. Test 102. Bromine test. Normal. pH 5. Test 103. Acid amide test. Negative. Test number 114. Ammonia. NH3 is nitrate acid, I think. Negative, unreactive. Test 105. Hydrochloric acid solution. Negative for sulfate, sulfide, and chloride ions. Test 106. Standard hallucinogenics. Mild intoxicant. Test abandoned due to most test subjects suffering massive internal hemorrhaging within 1 or 2 hours. Test 107. Positive and negative metal cations. Incomplete. Test 108. Human hallucinogenics incomplete. Testing of the gaseous fog has been considerably more successful. It appears to be a harmless blend of sulfur, chlorine, and aromatic amine. Which gives it the floating visual effect. Please note that harmless here is used in the xenochemics sense. It is harmless insofar as we have it identified and so can take the necessary safety measures. If directly ingested, it would naturally be lethal. Test 159. Potassium dichromate paper. Positive for sulfur. Test 161. Litmus test. Negative for all but chlorine. Test 301. Hydrochloric acid solution. Positive for aromatic amine. Work continues on the issue of transporting the substance. So far, removing it from its dormant location causes its space state to radically change, producing massive heat the detriment of 3 workers, one of whom is no longer operational due to his injuries. Following heat dissipation, the substance appears to turn dead, unreactive to every test we have the equipment to run. The prevailing theory is that somehow the disruption of the material causes it to enter hugely accelerated chemical decay. We estimate its half-life to be approximately 0.4 seconds. So they found like a very quick nuclear element. So it should be ancient as the rest of the mine, but it looks a bit in better nick. The side facing the excavation seems more corroded. How can you tell? Damn it. Oh, spiders. No spiders. These lamps are much newer than the rest of the mine equipment. It's like some kind of excavation, although not like any mining operation I've ever seen. I don't know where that mist is coming from, but I don't fancy getting it closer to find out. Okay, the rubber test yielded nothing. So it looks as if it's giving up on life and begun to decay like the rest of this place. How do I get up? The longer piece of the ladder has been shattered by something strong enough to rend metal in 2. Doesn't reach. Broom, maybe. Oh wait, I can attack with the broom? What do you mean? No, not quite right. I still have my padlock. I still have a lighter as well. So this says it's more corroded on one side. Supplies box more than 20 years old. Start chugging shit into the gas. The terrible gas. No? Can I get closer to the gas? That's gonna give me the bad ending because I inhale the shit, and by the end of the game I'm gonna be like, ah, we're all safe. Nice. No. I don't know what to do here. What about this? I never checked on it. The man still clutching, still looking for what? Before him lies metal, jutting outward from earth. Hatch, a portal, a hole, a door, unfamiliar text. Who are these figures hurtle around? What secrets are hidden behind the faces of men? I felt something that time that I didn't feel before, but I'm sure it's always been there. It's as if a small part of me is still trapped inside the artifact. Let's do it again. stick cables would probably hold a good deal more weight. Which there we go. For better or for worse, looks like I can climb into the tunnel mouth. Only to get up pretty high to get a good something. Can I bring this up? I don't think I can. Did I fuck myself up? Maybe. Beyond the fence to the right, found a great door. Found what I think is storeroom. And what the hell is that sound? It was the ladder. I was pushing it. No. What? What was that jump? I broke my toe? Like, what the fuck? Ow. I'm losing blood from all that, but I should be okay. What am I supposed to do? See if that resets the boxes or something like that. Maybe that's something that I need. Oh, a big chunk of popcorn. Nope, they don't reset. So I may have fucked myself. Shit. I'm in a mine. Let's do some fucking mining. No, there was something. I was just thought I was being sure something's wrong. There. Just let a save point. Could be. Not this one. I've not started this shit yet. Aw, man, I don't... Okay. I didn't have the battery. Gosh darn. Get this shit in here. Yeah, this is much more advanced. Many old mechanics that I've lost to time. I have the saw, right? Yeah. I have to reload a save. Because I believe I mugged myself by throwing one of the big crates on a hole that I could not recover from. the guy's gonna call me.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot breach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. So what if the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most? I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my hope like you would a puppy freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope that your warped sense of morality is better company than I, because now it is all you have left.
And they're gonna call me again.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient pet. Uncontrollable and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But I think we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept. Take the second right from the closed door, and you will find what you seek.
This may be a mistake. I'm gonna walk right ahead. Subscribe. All unsubscribe. But the server room's pretty high though. I grab this, we did read it. Then we go. Oh! Then we'll do it again. I want it vertical. Why are you doing this? What is this dance that you're making? There we go. Sure. I got no choice but to move on. Whatever made this tunnel its home clearly made it unstable as well. My god, nothing like his eggs that big. They're leathery, so can be mammalian. Are likely infused or insectoid. I really don't like the way they're moving. What do you mean mammalian? Mammalians don't lay eggs. And not like that. Ew, 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 ew. What's that? Alright, I'm gonna crazy looking off that tunnel. Yeah, fuck that. I hope this came from animal, but I am suspicious. I need to get out of here. That's just a mouth. Some can, but yeah. Paraffin lamp, highly flammable. I better see the paraffins in my eyes. Ah, shit. Well, goodbye. Blech. I don't know what that was. What? Oh, highly flammable, I see. Itch. Ah. Okay.
Now you should find yourself in the watery game of conversation space, with a tunnel above you from times ahead. In this tunnel, for both our sakes,
Which was so highly acidic.
I have already spoken to you about the cat, and repeating myself is not only out of the question, but out of the window and climbing down the guttering. There are spiders in the tunnels that love to suck on the uni fluids, so do not disturb the walls. They are fragile like the china vase in the hooves of the bull.
How do I cross this if it's highly acidic? What is that sound of constant, like, rock collisions? I hope that's enough. Okay. Shit. Fuck. Well. Me and my fucking, like, wide-eyed, gaping mouth. Like, oh, what is happening? What's that? Rock kills me. Oh, I have to break that thing. I think. Whoop. Or be fast. I have to do it. Just keep going, just keep going. Spiders are behind me. shit. Okay. Well. I can't see on me. Gotta get out, get out. Shit. Finally, the storage mode was something alive. I fell. Maybe I should move out of the way. How do they go back there? Those things.
Some insect repellent in that red and white cross box in that room. Just in case those spiders found your flesh delicious. How does my brain flesh know your fluids are leaking? Because the red tricked you. The spidery tunnel was far from a necessary evil. More so, it served as a well-deserved punishment. You thought my mind had been lost to the ravages of time, but poetic justice has struck with a sonnet and an eight-legged baptism of fire. With justice now served cold, I hope that we can be good friends. Now reclaim the key and go juice, and find a way to the mining monster.
It says there's something I can move here. Where's the cabinet? As I said, Red Cross, but we all know that's a Geneva Convention violation. So... this whole installation is just falling apart. This must house the interior ventilation system. Just whack it. Lots of equipment, but useless. All storage locker. One's home to poster of playmates. Not just home to dust and decay. According to Red, I just need to find a can of gasoline as well. Should be somewhere around here. Hell yeah. Ooh. Is that the gas? Nutrition powder. Probably a bad decision to just break all of those, but we'll see. So that's the exit, I'm pretty sure. Storage. No flames, no eating, no photos. We are watching you. Limit of height 4.15 meters. 15 kilometers per hour? There's locked something locked at the door. Damn it. A Dead by Daylight pallet? Let's see what's over here. Can't really stand up. There's the gas. That's why I was blocking it? Bruh. Let's just get it. How long has this been running for? I'm probably gonna get hurt if I just go ahead. No reason why this mechanical arm shouldn't still be working. Plenty of reasons why, actually, but, you know, don't mind that. I suppose I can trust these things a bit more. I'm not dead yet. Still, they have a purpose. What could it be? Started looping, yeah. Come here. Nah, come here. Nah. Invid mythology. Christian foresight, first published in 1903. Over the past 100 years, our people has seen something of a religious revelation. The Kalalit, and Inuit in general, might be said to have seen the error of our ways, and Christianity has become increasingly embraced throughout the Arctic communities. It is the purpose of this paper to explore the true roots of our long-held beliefs, and to uncover how they might be justified today in our newfound enlightenment. As such, this essay will be the first I have written in English as opposed to our native Kalaalleq. Animate. There's no coincidence that the word Animak bears resemblance to the English word angel. The Animate are the Inuit equivalent of the soul, an undying entity, released in the death of its worldly body. The concept itself is obviously well grounded in decent Christian belief. However, previous thought has been blasphemous to the extent that souls are attributed to all beings, man or beast. To claim such a thing would be to imply that the killing of a beast for food is the same as the murder of your fellow man, and such a belief simply cannot be held in civilized Inuit. The Tomb Guide. Legends speak of disembodied spirits, malicious in nature, sabotaging tools, turning hands bad, and at times even possessing the weak or unfortunate. The Tumgak appears to have no recognized or agreed origin, both in terms of the legend itself and the individual being, causing great doubt of to be entirely justifiable. Can we, in our Christian foresight, really believe in possessions and evil spirits? It seems perfectly clear to this writer that the real origin of the Tumgite belief lies in the Christian demon. For as we are taught by the generous and selfless Moravian Church, without whose support our people would no doubt have starved many years ago, the demon is capable of possession and of countless other atrocities, which only the good Christian man can avoid through a lifetime of humility and devotion. Oops. I click outside instead of Angakuit. With the conclusions reached above, the status of the cherished Angakuk, the tribe shaman, should be obvious. Such people are in league with the Tomb Guide demons, working side by side to control and contain the Kalaallit people. We have no need to such superstitions and suspicions breeding people in our Christian ways. The Protestant priest can perform all the Angwik's duties and more beside. God. The final challenge of a work such as this should be to find the nature of the Christian God, and to ask why he has not been present for so many years of Inuit belief. Until recently, the Inuit people wrongly attributed to animate most godlike statues in certain cases, and treated the Tomb Guide as the devil incarnate. There is no major leap of faith to suggest that such beliefs have been underpinned by a central concern that there has been something missing in Inuit life. That something is indubitably God. I hope that my findings have informed and enlightened the atheistic few that remain in Inuit culture, and ask the Lord Jesus Christ to redeem brother souls. Peter Henry Nature. How about no? Simply put.
Bruh.
Yeah. Okay. So where do I want this put? Is the question. No, I can't. Like this. So I don't, if I come out of there, I don't kill myself. Okay, that's that control. This one. Kind of janky. Oh, no, 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 no. No? I can extend. Right. Nice. I can reverse and go into it. Wow. Autosave. I see. I see. What about this one? Let me just close that. So this is that. I need something to be put there. So like this. Oh, batteries. I don't like a battery. Wait a second. Have ads been running? Because it tells me in a bit there's gonna be a new ad, and apparently the thing that I had for it to become automated doesn't work. Why music so spooky? What's happening? I just... Yep. Bonk. Guess. I feel certain this key and gasoline tank is what Red was referring to. Can I block the gas with this somehow? It's actually being pushed.
Gas.
Yes. Ah! Around something like this. You can make a ram up to a shell, yeah? No. Spooks. I'm just gonna say a little bit used back when the mine was operational. It looks pretty desolate now. I have key, I have painkiller, I have gas. So now what? Yeah, we're having some ads, so... Well, I'm just gonna let this run. Alright, here, I got the gas. Here's a map. We're there. We went to the tool shed. We had some stuff. We went to the storage and the excavation. We were down there. We had the power room, etc., etc. So I have to take a right, a left, a right, and a left. Shit. Okay. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Right. Leave. Don't look at me. Just leave. Get the key out. Doesn't need a key. What is this? What do? What do? Need some way to shift it. What does that mean? Let me get up there. Is the question. Implement for leverage. Vehicle key. Oh, I didn't see it was a vehicle key. I could also try and saw it. You know, just... and I'll let the doggy walk away. Bruh. I am auto-saved here. Just saw that map for the auxiliary shaft, but I don't remember the layout at all of the auxiliary shaft itself. Oh, here it is. We came from here. We are right here. So the auxiliary shaft is over there, and the iron mines are over there, so... there's a big space on this side, which I'm curious about. I don't know where Doug is. Don't have a piece of jerky prepared. I also heard Doggy over here, which, yep. Kind of a problem for me. Dun 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 dun. This area must be the access point to reach further into the mine. This is the control station for that yellow monstrosity. Oh yeah, there's the big thing that needs juice. That's quite a machine. It doesn't come any more industrial size than that. Those teeth in the front look pretty sharp. The whole thing just looks mean. Why is it pulsating? I see you. This doesn't look as old as some of the other damage to the mine. Bits of rock occasionally come loose from the rubble. How do I juice you up, big fella? Powered cabinet. Dynamite. From out of the door rises something vast, something terrible. It strikes a man, knocking him down, and those standing by him wither into the darkness, screaming beings. Still, Father looks on. Is he bringing this? Father, what have you done? When I use these now, I feel as if I'm not the only one. It's getting crowded in there, like I'm just one visitor of many. Strange thing is, they all seem familiar. Alright. Big connection. There's no power in the control panel. Oh. There we go. Well, power's on, but nothing else is on the cards. Oh, here's the fuel thing. I guess. Well, I guess can is rust shut. I better have something that can get it open, or I'll be down here for a long time. Man. They don't have chemicals that would wear the rust down. Still need to get out. I need to get out of here and do some shit outside. Biggings. See if I can read over here. Oops. Log, secondary excavation site B. Beginning phase 338, Anno 9000. Anno Domini, 1990. I'm guessing Anno means year. Anno Domini is like the Dominion or Dominican year, something like that. Filed by Chief Attending Chemist, security status nil. Year 9000, phase 338. Today marks the first phase of excavation team BS. New assignment. No, team B's, I guess. Which I will be overseeing. Equipment has arrived and digging should be able to commence within the next few hours. Since the incident leading to the establishment of our facility here, much work has been undertaken in order to ascertain the scope of the discovery. This site, among others... Anno Domini means in the year of our Lord. Oh, yeah? Please don't look at me while I'm reading. Okay. On the year of the birth of Jesus. Yeah. Yes, really much work has been undertaken in order to certain the scope of the discovery. This site, among others, was selected from many possible candidates thanks to powerful divination techniques passed down for many generations amongst the elevated caste. Sorry. And I feel certain that this wisdom, in combination with our own seismic techniques, will prove to be a great success, and that our discoveries will be of great importance to the organization. Good luck to everyone. Year over 9,000!
Yep.
Phase 1. While work has been slow up until now, the year is sure to be bringing with it great prosperity for our team. Perhaps we shall enjoy some of the luck that the other teams seem to already be harvesting. Further routine work reports will be filed in a secondary log. Phase 275. While the routine logbook has been filled many times over during the past 9 moons, there has been so little of interest to report that I find my previously enthusiastic entries to appear as if written by someone else entirely. These logs are not for personal thoughts, but since no one is ever likely to read them, I am probably safe in saying that I sometimes catch myself wishing I had never received this assignment at all, and was still stationed at the main facility. We discovered a tunnel system today, running through the roof of the cave, which caused a minor rock slide, but no serious injuries were sustained. More's the pity. Perhaps if this place became a hazard, we could all be reassigned. The noises in this mine, well, are beginning to play with my mind. That is, when you can't tell what time of day it is. Phase 341. Although I have now been in charge of Site B for 2 cycles, this marks my first entry into the excavation log as the new chief attending chemist. Looking through the scars result filed for the initial year's work, I can see why my predecessor was replaced. In a fraction of that time, I have achieved Team B's first major breakthrough in the discovery of previously unknown Substance 63, and the research team has been assigned tasks in record time. I fully expect complete identification of the systems to be available within 7 phases. Furthermore, I have conducted an investigation into the noises reported by workers in the area of the mine. In the interest of morale, period, on nights that I spend here, there do indeed appear to be strange human-like cries coming from somewhere deep in the rocks. There is bound to be some explanation. Year 902. Phase 6. Following the discovery of Sub-63, my team has had a second triumph in the unearthing of Artifact 66B. My team and I will, of course, deal with this finding with our usual level of efficiency. Phase 7. The cast has seen fit to bring in a Xeno team in order to further extract the true nature of the artifact. I applaud their foresight in this decision and will only know that if been given the chance, my chemistry team would have performed at least as well in this task. In additional notes, I have completed my analysis on the wailing and chattering sounds reported by those spending large amounts of time in this locale, and conclude that is a symptom of dehydration. Lack of water has caused very mild hallucination, which, combined with quite natural seismic activity, can sound a little like human voices. A thorough medical examination of the afflicted workers has been recommended, but in the interest of continuing work at maximum capacity, I have instead ordered increased water supplies and implemented an obligatory 30-minute water break once every 5 hours. Phase 9. It came to my attention today that the job of mapping the overhead tunnel system in this cave is long overdue, something overlooked from way back during the first stages of the excavation, sadly before my arrival, for otherwise it would already been completed. The officer in charge of the Xeno team is increasingly becoming an obstacle to my own team's research. He insists on overseeing perfectly routine tasks. When given the defection of his second-in-command yesterday, I will suggest his time is better spent taking control of his own responsibilities. At heart, however, I believe him to be a thoroughly devoted follower, which is why I'm certain that he will leap at the chance to volunteer for the surveying of the tunnel system. I have tried warning him of the potential hazards, but he simply will not take no for an answer, and asks that I ensure those higher up understand his enthusiasm. Phase 18. In a most disheartening turn, the chief Xeno officer has not returned from his brave exploration of the tunnel system. Phase 24. In the day since this chief Xeno officer's foolhardy trespassing into the tunnel system, which now appears to make up the domain for various aggressive local fauna, said creatures have become increasingly hostile, venturing into the excavation site on more than one occasion. This is something which I will be keeping a close eye on. Phase 50. This will be the final entry into the log of excavation site B. Events have forced us to curtail our work. We have taken more than one casualty into the organisms living above this cave system, leaving us no choice but to carry what equipment and documentation we can, abandoning all else. Their attacks have developed a discernible pattern, and we are due another in only a few minutes, so I must hurry. It's ironic, the noise of that being reported since the initiation of this project are still present, except that now they sound more like laughing. Damn. I'm gonna wait for the doggy to walk past. This is the big space. Huh. More dynamite. There we go. I am hidden here. A little more to the left and I'm into the light. There it is. Gotta wait for it to pass by and then go back. Yep. Can't look at it. Still haven't found what I needed. I just read a very long log of whatever. I need something to take away the rust. If I'm not mistaken. When do you think they go together? Is there nothing here that I can use? Bzz, bzz, bzz. I doubt that Transformers pass a rigorous safety check. Don't look directly at me. Okay. I haven't explored the upside. What could there be over here? Nothing at all. There's the two of them. Oh, they're colliding. They're colliding on the roads. So is this just a way to, like, go over? Sniff each other, yeah. They know how to do that. They get a... Huh? Well, I'm kind of fucked. Oh shit. Well. I'm going to look up real quick where can I find the acid or whatever I need, because yeah, I don't want to have to deal with all that. Yes, can cap. Oh man, really? That's what I needed. I have to smash it like caveman style. As my new friend might say, drink, you thirsty beast.
You seek to find the truth behind all this mystery, and think it will set you free. But truth is relative, and relatives cannot be trusted to bring good gifts. What you seek lies in the shafts beyond this collapsing of the sky, and if you look closely, so do I. A century of days has passed since I saw this area last. The diseased ones sought to kill poor Red, but I took them on a wild poultry chase. They ended dead. They came from out the big metal door, but after all my years I knew the cave's more. Hide and seek turned to seek and hide, and I buried them here beneath the solid rock sky.
Do I still remember what this is? Seems like I do. Got the feeling it's, but still won't run. I just need this. Onwards you go. Is that good enough? Okay, what's gonna advance there anymore? Explosives. It seems so strange now to have been guided like a blind man by a faceless stranger whose sanity was clearly waning, disposition unknown. For all I knew, this red didn't even have a disposition to speak of. Just a seething mass of conflicting emotions. I knew that my radio-reliant friend must have been cocooned nearby. Perhaps in finding him, I would find myself one step closer to understanding what was going on. In just a couple of hours, I would find what I was looking for, and with it would come answers. I didn't realize at the time, but the answers I found would be for questions I hadn't even asked. I have to run. What? Really? I emerged into hell. I've never been down this far before. What? How? That thing was huge! It was a fucking Men in Black 2 worm. Came through here like a steamroller. How many of them could be down here? I don't want to have to deal with... I already had to deal with spiders. I don't want to have to deal with maggots and, like, worms. Must be my imagination, but it almost feels like there's a warm air coming from down there. Is there a sealed tied with no handle? How is it operated? Do you see the big arrows? Do you have eyes? Ah, man. Shit. What is this? Son of a bitch. Oh, there's an entrance here. It's not flammable. Nope. I want to know whether that stain is oil or blood. I have my suspicions. That's an old Zags. I can see where the cables. I can see where the cables from this lever lead. Old toolbox. So nothing here. Alright. What do you do? As I get newer, as I move deeper into the mines, most of these are dated around 1965. Strange, nothing more recent than 1970. Like a timer thing? Yes, it is. Ouchie. I scraped my head.
With my remaining ear to the ground, I hear your trembling Tootsies padding towards their final destination.
Don't call him that.
Things come to those that wait, whether they want them or not. And soon I think your wait will be over. The great metal door in reality is calling you, just as the Reaper beckons me forward. I look forward to finally greeting you. I only hope I need not greet the Reaper man first.
Temporary mining crates, although they look more like cages. Oh, it's the worm. Walk without rhythm, and it won't attract the worm. Walk without rhythm, and it won't attract the worm. This is Ramosila at one stage. Guess it's open now. Communications kit and zacking. Screwdriver. And a bolt cutter. Some bits and pieces not worth digging through the barbed wire for, though. Really? Nothing? What is this? Why? Why is there something so ornate and big if it holds nothing? Can't really push it. Can't really do anything with it. What is this space? Is there this space? This door is not designed to just fall open. I'm gonna need a code. That's how you see it. So section C, the reason it was blocked because you can't do shit in it. By intense music. I see. I mean, I hear. Tool storage over there. We have different shafts. We have an empty space up above. I am quite scared of doing that. I could run around the other way. Whoa. Oh. Okay, it goes that way. It keeps going that way. It's walking towards me. It's walking away. It's walking away. Why open this thing? I wonder. Okay, you get gassed. For some reason. You get gassed up. These rocks look loose. I might be able to shift them, but they're more likely to bury me alive. I need something else. The bolt cutters and screwdriver I had to remember. Oh, the acid. More of those tunnels. I know what that means. I better not stick around here too long. Well, I guess I'm not going back there. Why? Why is this place trying to kill me? I gotta get a grip. XX. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. More XX. Shit, 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 shit. And no, I'm fucked. Shit. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Wait, can I? I'll take that as a no. What? Okay, I can't harm them. But I can defend myself. Gross sounds. I do not like them one bit. Okay, something. No, move rock. Everyone's more ship than most facility where to this place of armor has been started out nearby. Major command. Damn, it looks like that might have been a route up to the surface. The pipes are dry. This whole place is dead. The water is escalating in a shade browner than it should be. Yeah, what was this? What I collected? 24th February 1972. I read this note in the knowledge that it may well serve as my last will and testament. Myself and 3 other miners have been trapped beneath the main shaft to the surface for what we believe to be 3 days. With no daylight and increasing dehydration, it's impossible to tell. Sorry. The only thing keeping us alive is the hope that there could be a rescue team already on the way. We were all so positive at the start, but that seems long ago now. Renton was the first crack. Sometime during the first night, we all just lay there, trying to sleep through the sound of his wailing and sobbing, trying to pretend his problems weren't our own. And that he was weak for having given up so soon. The fact was, he was dealing with the situation pretty realistically. Our chance of survival gets smaller every hour. Since then, he hasn't said much, but the despair that gripped him seems to have spread throughout the rest of us like cancer. Sorry about that. Oh. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Deny. We were such fools to ignore the foreman, and he paid so that with his life. When he started putting security code locks on all doors, we thought he was crazy. There's only us down here after all, so why should we need codes to access places we're all allowed to go? He gave us all the code sheets. Made us swear to keep them safe. My son has left my locker more than once, still there. Doesn't get much safer than that. We asked him who we were keeping them safe from, but he never said. It was a pain in the arse. Is what it was. I had to trek all the way to that crazy biologist's office in the mining room this morning, just to check the code for Section C. I absolutely knew something about these mines we didn't. Some of the guys started acting weird. Not crazy weird, but not normal. I didn't stop a couple of them being carted off to mainland Europe for psychiatric help. It was no one I knew well, until the incident 3 days ago. We were in chemical storage. One of the guys who had seemed pretty straight just started shouting. It wasn't a normal kind of shouting. I'm not any kind of wordsmith, so I don't know how to describe the noises he was making. We'll just have to say with not normal. Anyway, he managed to hurt a couple of guys, damaged some equipment before he got him under control. Nothing serious. When we released him, he seemed okay. Phased, but alright. Didn't really know where he was. Far away, look in the eyes. That look, I'll remember that for the rest of my days, even if there aren't many more of them. These peoples weren't dilated. They just seemed to take up more space than it should be possible. Black and horrible. Then he snapped and grabbed up one of the high-rated explosive packs. We know what he intended, saw it in those eyes. Those that could made a run for it. But the guy was already bearing down on the foreman. He didn't have a chance. There were 5 of us who made it out of the exit shaft, only 4 survived the explosion. The elevator shaft collapsed in on us, and now it's anyone guess how many are still trapped down here. The last thing I saw was those eyes. seemed like they were staring at me and me alone. Miles 10. This page was intentionally left blank, I guess.
Unless my friends lie somewhere near you now. A friend in need is a friend indeed. But a friend that's dead is a poor conversationalist. May they rest in pieces, ruptured, decomposing pieces.
Bruh. I wanna wear this. More beef jerky. Hell yeah. Blank note. But I found a note, but as far as I can tell, there's no code written on it. Ah, you're not a spy, as I see. I guess I'm the fool. Was that rat poison? No, ration. Yeah, more battery. Yeah. More collect stuff that I'm not gonna use ever. Yep. Shut the fuck up. So, we were just on shaft 13. And this is a dead end. Shit. 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 Have the ads started? There's another steam shower. What is the purpose of these? Like section C. I'm gonna go ahead and try to see where is shaft 12. Oh, now they are. Yeah, we can proceed with the rest of that. Shit. I don't know if it's a barbed wire. What are you trying to keep out? Something way behind the door leading to Shatville and all around a square to get in there. I don't know what the hell. Okay, so the refinery is the other way I haven't checked on. So where are we? We're in that circle, I guess. So it has to be a left. Just a little guy. So he's going where I need to go. Pretty much. Little baby. Here it comes. Here comes that boy. What could they be refining? Another steam thing. Shit. I'm just part of the background. Shit. Oh, this is the whole route it does? Just this little L? Don't look at it. This is so much safer. This feels so much better. Jump out for those pistons. Can I do anything about it? Doesn't indicate me my hand thing. noise. Recognize those buttons to the pressing machine. This would be the hub where all the rock from the mine is collected and refined. This business would crush every bone in my body. There we go. Those lower buttons, I didn't know what they did. Well, I wonder where it goes. Can I go in? Can I walk through here? Nope. Come on, lay flat. I don't know. Does it turn green at some point? A crazy thought here, but okay. Yeah, I don't know. Stuck. Must have a jam when shut when I closed it. Okay, so I'm trapped here until I discover what I have to do. Violence. What needs flattening? What do I have that could need flattening? I do have the bolt cutters. How's that gonna work? I don't know, you tell me. Chat, what am I thinking? I thought it said. Let's have the screwdriver. Help. Help. Unjam. That's not what I meant. It will tell us something. Okay, I can go through here. Kind of.
Ah, only the engraving etched in the back of my mind can compare to the sight you must be seeing. Now power has returned. I wish I could be there with you, but circumstances do not allow for such frivolities. Maybe soon there is something you can do about that. But tell me, are there ever belted conveyances now churning in the rock room? I think I know where they lead. It is some kind of heaven or a utopia.
Get this crushed. Maybe one of those huge worms things came through here. I believe it was under corrosion, but I doubt it. Why do this loop? This conveyor belt's closed off. That is fairly precarious. Maybe I can knock it down somehow. With a rock. Okay, it does work. To try and physics it. Oh, man. There's a path up there. What can I learn from that? Yep. Had to rock it. Look at that. Oh, door's open. Self-sealing must have been a death trap. This fan will slice meat in a millisecond. Wonder if I can stop it. Rock save the day again. Okay. Rock may not save the day again. Ow. But this thing maybe could. If not, maybe this, but that's probably gonna not fit into the thing, so. Bruh. Nope. Okay, so I like that does that. Got it.
We are now such good and lasting friends. I have gifted you with my love. Perhaps you could gift me with something. After all, the laws of politeness would be shattered if you were to appear at my party without a gift. Poor Red is so hungry. He could eat both the horse and the young rippling stable hand. Sadly, pony flesh is so hard to come by in these parts, and man meat is just so bland. Your eyes happened upon a scurrying rodent. Would you deliver the crunchy feast by way of a final meal?
All material looks intact, just missing a motor. Good thing I just by sheer chance decided to bring in a motor from like a cooker. That's a nice surprise. There's steam out of that. I don't know if I want that. Can't tell if there are safe zones. It doesn't seem like there is. Oh, there's kind of one, it seems. Yeah. So that's one, then the next one, and I don't know which one that is, and this sector, and that sector. Okay, this is a better view. So that's the last one I need. So get in. Continue. 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 I believe this. Ah! Immediate death. God damn. A second, then that one, and you run on over here. And you stay there, I guess. And you start going up. And the second to last. Okay. Oof. Oh, I see something over there. Now I know that that's there. Knowing that that's there, I can use it. Okay. now that I'm here, current tries transporting ore. As far as I know, they use the same setup to this day. It's completely close up. Can't get out of that way. I may never get out. With that new cross, we're about to the 3-hour mark, so I think it's a good moment to stop stream, or end stream rather. Yeah, exit that to put in some music. I'm gonna see who's readable on Twitch, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you on Wednesday for the next stream. Let's go with Chloe. Chloe's playing Minecraft. Shit. Bye, see you later. Thank you for visiting, Wither Fox. Man, this always happens. I'm trying to put on some music and it just doesn't... well, anyways. Goodbye, thank you for watching. Maximus raid goes in now.